Yo, what up, homies? Playing some PUBG this morning. Grinding to diamond. We're very close to diamond, so it's not really... When you're as good as I am, you don't grind for anything, you just get it. Play 6 games, I'm gonna get diamond, you know what I mean? I can guarantee you I'll get diamond. Oh, sorry, I'm already diamond. We're gonna get crown. I'm so sorry. We're going for crown. Gotcha. Gotcha. Get away from my gear, bro. Or I will pound you. 66 shells left. And 12 other shells. Let's go. Took that guy out with our pistol. From long range. No scoped him. Because that's what we do, baby. I could have pistol whipped that guy. But I didn't want to. And plus you can't pistol whip in this game. Hence the reason why I didn't pistol whip that guy. But we have thrown our knife at someone and it did take them out instantaneously. I was very happy about that. Leave a comment down below if you love PUBG. I'm going to do a little bit of a quiz for you here. Does anybody, and it's just basically a yes or no, I'm just quizzing you. Did you love movies from the 80s or the 90s? If so, type yes. Type 1-1. Type... If you didn't love movies from the 80s and 90s, please type no. And maybe stub your toe. We also got stuff going on over here, the guy says. Oh, it's a skidoo. No, you didn't. There are skidoos on this map. We're heading for a skidoo, bro. Where would I find a Yamaha? Honda never made skidoos. Yami is like the all-round small engine. The Yami. See, Honda made cars. Good morning, Naomi. How you doing? Honda made cars, but Honda made bikes, and they did not make... Did Honda make quads? I think Honda does make quads, eh? And trikes. So Honda only did not make winterized vehicles. They never got into... So it was Bombardier and Ski-Doo, Yamaha, the Tundra. What was the Tundra again? Not Toyota Tundra. It was the, oh man, my memory. Oh, I'll never think of it. It's a hard word. Articat. Articat Tundra. Tundra 2, Articat. Man, I can't believe I forgot that. I used to see that word like every day for 26 years. The Tundra 2, my buddy he was very rich. He had the Tundra 2. They're work sleds, right? But they're also for fun. They're for young kids to have fun on, right? Because they don't go as fast as... They go fast, but they don't go as fast as, like... They don't go 150 miles an hour, okay? But they go like 65, 75 miles an hour. Across the snow, across the ice. So, I don't know if it goes... A Tundra 2 goes about 50 mile an hour. 45, 50. I could be wrong. I was very young when I drove them, and I don't remember a lot of things. But I do remember we were racing the cracks on the lake. So, can't really get too much into that. But we done that. We done that all our lives. And we started off doing that when we were 12, 13. So, there's nobody like... I got a couple buddies there. They say, they did a study... Men are way more, what do you call Evil Knievel? A risk taker than women. Men, night and day, risk takers far greater than women. And it's not to say, oh, women are this or that. It's to put it in a category. And now you can think about it. Your mom and your dad, right? Your dad maybe was in a skidoo accident going 120 miles an hour. Your mom probably wouldn't be caught dead going that fast, right? On a skidoo, right? Your dad probably drives his boat a full clip. Your mom would never drive the boat that fast, right? So same with the cars. We could get into cars and stuff, but I'm not. It's not. Oh, this person's better. It's that one person, one type, a male takes far more risks than females. Now, if you go to the ER, you're going to see the same thing. More men in the hospital with speeding or what I just said, risk taking, climbing mountains. And it's not that women are weak, it's that they don't take risks as much as men to get. And risk taking, what it means to take a risk, you're going to get hurt, right? 10% of the time, 90% of the time, the higher the risk, the higher the chance of you being injured, okay? So this goes far deeper now. It goes into physical pain, people who endure pain at a young age and then live with it throughout their entire life. Men over women will face 90% of the physical pain. Not saying a woman can't hurt herself as a kid, but how many times, right? I got 7 injuries. I only complain about one of them. But my knee is wicked bad, and it doesn't bother me. I still use it all the time, and I can kick like a racehorse, and I can run like a racehorse. So my knee isn't impacting my life or my body structure, you know what I mean? Maybe slightly, but not hardly at all. As some people are walking with canes, my knee is in worse shape than anyone's knee. That you could go get an x-ray and there's like stuff wrong. My bone is sticking out of my leg and it's not going back ever. So just to give you an idea how bad my knee is. My legs are huge too, so it's not like I'm working with these tiny little chicken legs. I got monster legs. The bigger you are, the more chance of injury, right? Look it up, man. Like, this is common sense for doctors. Also, the more you played sports, obviously, the more chance you have of long-term injury. Look it up, man. Like, this is, again, common sense. Again, risk-taking leads to injury. Well, if you don't think playing hockey against crazy people is dangerous and risk-taking, or soccer against mean brutes that only want to try and injure you in the game, then you got another thing coming. I can smell when someone's trying to injure me. That does not... I don't even know how to spell fear. Fear is nothing I will ever encounter in my life ever. Like I told you, I keep fear in the corner, and fear is deadly scared of me. I found my first skidoo. I've been playing this game 6 or 7 years. We're going to take a minute. There's nothing you can do to stop me. We're going to look at this. If I get taken out by anyone in this game while I'm scoping my skidoo, oh, I got to get over to that red box there. I got no body armor, nothing. We're on a skidoo, bro. It drives like an old Tundra. Bro, it's all boxy and stuff, but it's not like it's a nice box. It's a regular Tundra. Oh, look, you turn and it doesn't even turn. It's just like a Tundra, bud. Skidoos are so dangerous. You basically are slip sliding across the ice. So if you're on ice, be prepared to die. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing, yo. Oh, a ghillie suit in the middle of a mountain. Whoever put that in here, you're a goof, yo. Should be a Snow White ghillie suit, not a desert sand ghillie suit. How are you guys not trying to match up the terrain? Okay, here, there is a bush here. We can hide out in this bush that is exactly the same color as my ghillie suit. I've never seen bushes really match my ghillie suit before, except the green. Oh, is there another boxer? Wait a second. There's going to be so many enemies over here right away. Hey, we got to get off this. Oh, here. There's a dude. Get some! Where's your buddies? I heard another dude. We got to get this. Give me this. Alright, let's go. What's going on here? I got to pull this. Oh, dude running! Get some! Where's your buddies? 3 down. Where's your buddies? Get some. Give me that 3 times. Move, bud. Shh, I can't hear nothing. Holy, look at all the junk we picked up today. Oh man, don't you start doing. I'm gonna get sniped here. I do this, eh? I'm old. I'm an old guy. You can tell by the way I'm. Oh, gotta run! Gotta run! There's 2 of them. Oh damn! They're firing big ass rounds on me. Can you see them? No, I don't see them. Now I see you. He's in a Snow White suit. Just come. Where's your buddy? Where's your buddy? Where's your buddy? I want your suit, bud. Smooth hit, man. I should be able to take this out of game. Sneakers, white. I should be able to take his outfit. Just like in Metro, whatever you bring into the game, once I smoke you, you lost it, B. I'm gonna contact them. I'm gonna tell them to step this up. Because enough is enough. People gotta start losing their inventory. Because I want the suit, man. I'm gonna tell them, either you give me the Snow White Hitman suit, or I want to be able to take it off this kid, you know? Or this kid's mom, or this kid's cross-eyed dad, whatever it is. Someone was playing today and they blew bad, yo. He had a sniper rifle. I'm in a brown ghillie suit running through snow, and you couldn't find me. Dude's in a white snowsuit standing next to a bunch of bushes and rocks, not moving at all. So it's like impossible to pick up where he is, right? If he had a flash hider, he would have got me. But the kid's in love. All he needed was a flash hider. I got 2 of them. But I'm running a gun. I'm running that box gun. You can't mod it. Ricardo Aline is using the VSS. People who are using the VSS are very, very, very good. I don't think you guys understand how powerful the VSS is. Trust me when I say you do not want to be on the other end of a VSS. It's pumping out maximum of 20 shells in 1 second, maybe 1.5 seconds, 9mm shells, and they shred you. They shred you. If they're anywhere near your shoulders and up, you're done. You can hear it, but that's it. You hear it. The VSS is by far the gnarliest of them all. I don't know about level 3 armor. You have to aim a little higher. Well, shoulders is pretty high. Anywhere in the middle range there, you pretty much smoke someone instantaneously. Like if they're standing still and scoping or something, they're dust. So I put down that jerry can and I never picked it back up. So I'm just gonna ditch all this extra gear I have here, because it makes me upset that I didn't grab that other thing. But there's my 2 flash hiders. We don't need this, we don't need that. We definitely need the 3 times. Oh, I still have my gas. Hey, cool. We don't need the hollow. I'm pretty stoked to have a Skidoo right now. We're gonna put some gas in it and watch me get smoke putting gas in it. Oh, we gotta roll that way. Hey, the gas never went in, bro. Look, my squad's already rolling at that thing. Try and call him over here. This thing's awesome. This is what a Skidoo sounds like, just wound right out. Call that like wound right out like a rubber band, we say. Oh, snow ghillie suit, pick it up before I lose my... It's my favorite weapon right here, but don't tell nobody because it's dirty, powerful. This Skidoo's got jam. It's definitely like a Yami 600 or some sort of XCR, a Polaris. Oh yeah, we have Polaris. Polaris is one of my favorite things, my buddy. honest, I would have taken any Skidoo that was brand new, and it didn't have to be the fastest because any brand new Skidoo back in the 90s or 2000s was just shredded. But not a, I wouldn't have wanted a Tundra just because I had driven. This looks like a Tundra, even the handlebars and everything, and the body. This is the design of it. Not a Toyota Tundra, Articat Tundra, and they had the Tundra 2, and actually they had a. I don't remember what it's called, but they had a miniature version. It was for like tiny kids, like 3-year-old kids, and they had that one too. Like, they had the coolest stuff. So like they could teach a kid to ride Skidoo from the time they were like 3 or 4, and that's sick, like sick. And then the younger, let's say you had a 7 or 8-year-old, he rode on Tundra 1, and then like a 12-year-old, my buddy, he was a bigger guy, he rode the Tundra 2, and he loved it. But he got other machines too, but he was mostly on the Tundra 2, and then his dad and his uncle had the sweet sleds, whatever. I have no clue what they had. They had everything. His uncle had the fastest dirt bike I've ever seen. I don't know, a 750 something. I think it was 750 Yami, but the thing was huge. Like, it was for a grown man. We were 12, so we'd sit on it, but it was, you had to like get help to sit on it. But it was like everything they had was awesome. They had everything, bombardiers. Most of you don't even know what that is. It's just go look it up. Bombardier. It's nothing. It's not a weapon. These are vehicles. I don't like weapons. I want peace around the world, eh? It's part of the reason why they're keeping me down. Because just think about what goes on. Anyway, you can even go into like, you know what, let's just keep this about PUBG and talking about sleds and stuff. I almost feel like you guys are not able to be helped, you know? Like, I can't anymore. Yeah, but I feel like I'm doing an injustice or a disservice by not, you know? I should at least try and warn you, right? But all it ends up doing for me is painting me in a bad light, so I don't know anymore. And also, it's like it's a triple-edged sword. Sometimes people are on your side, sometimes people are calling you crazy, right? And these are people close to you, right? But then next week, what you said comes true, and then they're kind of quiet, you know? They're like, well, yeah, but let's just not have that conversation. Let's just not worry about that. It's like, well, I don't want to hang around with people that can't admit I was right, and you should have listened to me, and you didn't say, how did you know? You know what I mean? How do you understand all this? You know, like, you didn't graduate from high school. You know, I went to university. Well, that makes you far dumber than me. But I'm not going to go into that. But if you sat there learning a lie from somebody else in school that whole time, basically school was created within the last 100 years. The shit that I'm learning is instinctual. It's spiritual. And it's ancient knowledge. I ain't learning about something fucking 80 years old, some type of, whatever you call that, like, you know, they have all these terms like kiss and star, and that stuff is garbage. That stuff doesn't do, yes, it works for what you do for your 5 hours or 8 hours a day, whatever you consider yourself actually working, right? But when you look at the big picture, take that stuff you learned and go apply that to building a house, to doing any sort of, like, you know, a bunch of shit every day. It doesn't add in there, right? So you go try and use that to get healthier, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, what matters the most in this world, they got you sidetracked. They got you filled with Care Bears and gummy bears. So you're nothing. I'll give you another example, and then I end this. Let's say, for instance, let's say there's $80 trillion worth of American bonds, right? And why is it that this is a true statement? Why is it in the last however long, maybe 6 weeks, 10, 30 weeks, China has sold off all American bonds that they owned ever? Yeah, I asked you a question. Why? Why did China sell off all the American? Because I'll tell you why. If America doesn't win, what happens to those bonds? They're toilet paper. So if you think that you can drop 80 trillion overnight and wipe with it, and you are messed up. So what that is it's a fictional. They created that, right? When you hold it in your hand and you say, well, this makes 10 gold chains, or this makes, forget gold, and you say this is these are, well, these are apple seeds, you know what I mean? You have something of matter like that actually counts for tomorrow. So, and for hundreds and thousands of years from now. Do you understand? The things that are pertinent in our lives, you do not even, not only do you not take seriously, but you don't make it. You don't create it right now. And our time is short because we are going to lose our chain of trade. We're going to lose our trade relations, okay? And once we do that, you have no idea what comes next. In the old times, in any country where there was problems with the system, food prices skyrocket. Oil prices skyrocket. People can't afford to go out to work to farm the fields, let alone pay for the tractor to till the field. And if you think I'm making this up, you can look all over the world right now and find examples of this happening now for the last 2 years or more. You could go back 50 years in some countries, and they still don't have farming since they had a problem with their system. And their dollar is extremely weak. They don't have any bonds. No country will touch their bonds. You guys have been really all people who don't understand what I just said and can't comprehend every second of what it's simplistic. It's basic. It's basically crumbling eco, period. It's crumbling. Right before your eyes, but here's the thing. It isn't before your eyes, because when was the last time you checked out the price of gold? Did you look at the price of gold in 1996, 97? Did you look at the price of gold in 1992 or 93 or 94? Did you look at the price of gold in 2001? Do you have any clue what the price of gold is right now? All throughout time, when the price of gold skyrockets, it's because people in the financial sector are selling what is called those paper bonds. And they're trying to put it into something that is actual, if you can understand. Every time they want to hold their money. See, people who are old or have old names or were from the 300 have to hide their money right now. It's not hiding it. They're keeping it safe from being completely obliterated. And I'll give you another example. The Mexican peso is up now, but for 30 years the Mexican peso was very tiny, small. I'll give you another example. The dollar in Jamaica is very bad, very bad. So Mexican people and Jamaican people suffer because their dollar is so weak. You get to only buy a certain amount of groceries. Inflation is high. You got to go there. It's almost like Jamaica for a pizza from a quality restaurant that you could feel like you got a good meal. It's almost the same price as Canada, maybe $5 cheaper. But you can still get a cheap meal here in Canada. You can get a cheap meal in Jamaica, but it's not going to be as, it's not coming from a reputable restaurant like some of the bigger ones. You can go Google this right now. Plus, I have friends in Jamaica and I ask all kinds of questions. I know a lot of people that travel there, and they tell me it's quite expensive for food. And then you see people in Jamaica, they're not really fat, right? There's a lot of skinny people in Jamaica. It's because they don't have a lot of money to spend on extra foods and stuff. Well, what's going to happen here in Canada, America, is our dollar is going to crumble. Maybe not to the extent of the American dollar, but our dollar will suffer because we are literally part of America for now. I say for now because it'll be easier to switch sides later when they're weaker. You know, I'm being serious. There's actually a few sides that are going to be decimated right away. Like, but you can't talk. I don't care what happens, but you can. I'm telling you the future. Okay, I see it. Europe is on red alert right now. All of Europe is on red alert. I don't know if you guys know this. Europe is on red. I don't do anything for to scare either. These are facts. These are facts are in. So I don't know what's going on across the world, but I haven't heard a lick of it in Canada, which is, it scares the living. I know that this is how I know something's going on. So it's very sad, you know. I hope we can come to terms and the ICC can put all these world leaders in jail who are trying to plot a horrible fate for the people. A horrible fate. But again, you guys are so sidetracked with gummy bears and pink dresses and I guess, like, I can't say guys that play I don't know any guys that play video games and they'll just sit there for 27 hours all day playing a video game. I don't know anyone. So, but there are people out there that, like, 24/7, they're actors, right? Like, you just do one thing the whole, your whole life. Like, you get dressed, you either put on a dress or you put on pants, or you be one or the other. You're either every day, all people either put on pants or a dress, right? So, and then you just kind of do your thing. Like, you do the same thing all day. Makeup, shoes, you know. To me, that stuff is just disgusting. And wait, you know, when the end of times come and there is no shops, you're going to see true beauty, and then you're going to see just like, what were you thinking all those years covering all that up? To know that your body eats and digests makeup is gross to me, you know? They're putting hairsprays and stuff on the top of their scalp, soaking into their brain. I mean, dudes do it too, but I don't know any dudes doing their hair. I don't have a friend that does their hair. And I won't. I'll never have a friend that does their hair. It's just goof style. You know? Of course, wash your hair and run a comb through it, but don't sit there and go to a hairstylist. You're a goof if you're a dude going to a hairstylist. A goof. And honestly, same for ladies, right? Like, it's not cool to be into yourself that much. It really isn't. It shows me a lot about your character. Your level of charisma is a 0. If you, without your makeup and your hair salons, you don't have charisma. You know, you can't carry yourself without looking like something you're not, right? This is why they call it acting. You put on a costume and you play. You think I'm making this up? This is I understand what we do every day is make believe. It's gross, man. I am not into that. I want to research and learn and grow. Band together, protect, you know, sustain, thrive, whatever you want to call it in between. We sustain at points. Winter, you ain't thriving in fucking winter here in Manitoba. You're sustaining. You're making it through the coldest, harshest climate we've ever come across on this plane of existence. And that's if you're from Manitoba. If you're not, you got no clue about winter. Michigan's all like, oh, it's just cold. Duh. No, it's not, bud. You don't have snow in June 15th, bud. We had 3 inches, we had almost 4 feet of snow up north and 3 inches in other places in June 15th. Michigan, shut up. And goofs. You guys are like 15 degrees warmer than we are at any given day. Like, Michigan can't even figure out where north is, I don't think. And not only that, you go 5 miles north from Michigan, it gets a degree colder, right? This is how, like, I can't believe some people from Michigan are like, And I love one of my favorite states is Michigan, but there's a lot of rednecks wearing pendies, thinking they're master growers. You ain't none of it, and your pendy ain't gonna save you when whoever comes at you. So just remember, you better take your pendy off and start doing some push-ups. You guys got huge guts over there, some of you master growers from Michigan. Sad, sad. They've taken away your ability over there on many levels. They've taken away the dude's, want to be an adrenaline seeker. Here in Manitoba, man, there's dudes here can't wait, to start flying starships, bud. 400,000 miles per hour is that's like a 4-year-old in Manitoba wants to do that all day. We are by far the real deal. All right, y'all. I'm gonna finish this one up. I think did. We not go to the yeah, we did. We're in Diamond 1 right now. We're just about at Crown. We're probably 2 wins away. I'm not gonna play it out on this one. I will come back. It's 11, so I want to finish the counter to clean up here, and I'm finished. And then there I got a couple more to do, so it's gonna be a bit. But my neck and shoulder. It's also from this, obviously. It's obviously from this. I get this all the time now that I think about it. It's just been a while. But man, standing over a counter like this, I have to sit in my computer chair. I'm going to bring my computer chair up. Maybe I'll do a sleep stream. No, I'll fall off my computer chair because I lean back in it and I'm too heavy. I'm top heavy, that chair. It's a DX Racer and I can pop that thing backwards so easy. It's a really good $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 chair, but I'm too top heavy. Maybe, no, it might be a bit lighter now actually, but 20 pounds lighter than I used to be, or 15 at least. I was about 197, 195 in there, sitting in that thing. Now I'm like 185 probably. I should weigh myself before I eat, but got a big bowl of berries and a couple more glasses of tea. Have a couple protein shakes this up. Well, it's pretty much have a protein shake now and then one later on. And then maybe just take a hot bath and rest my back at, I don't know, 3:30, 4:30. And then I gotta go outside. I gotta go outside and finish up out there and pick a few more weeds all over, and then I'm pretty much done. I gotta use a couple things I gotta do too, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow in the morning. Just wake up at just whatever. Just do it in the morning. But I do have a couple things I gotta do, but it won't take me more than half an hour to do them out there. In one spot anyway. I got one specific thing I wanted. Actually, it can take me about an hour. I got 2 areas to do plus all the other spots. So yeah, I'll do a good job. I'll make sure I use up 4 batteries and just take my time, but not really, if that makes sense. I guess I get a small break each time when I change out the batteries. I'm gonna give him some of this. What is this called again? This is a Thompson. No, this is not a Thompson. Is this a Tommy? A Thompson, right? A Thompson, yeah. Oh, another dude. I saw that back there. Oh, guy, someone. I can't hear it. Where did those shots come from? I saw them on my map come from my back and they went kind of diagonal. Was it this dag? It was this dag. Damn, he's camouflaged good. Wow. I gotta hurry. I gotta actually bing me. No, I binged him, but he actually took half my hit points. So let's get that filled up a bit. Let's use one of these. I'll pop that. Alright, we're gonna switch out Thompson for the AK. Actually, I'm not a big fan of this one. Let's change this out. It's got tons of ammo too, so let's get that. I want the Skidoo. I love the candy, yo. I get a Skidoo. The match is kind of laid back because it's 6x6 kilometers. It's the biggest map in Pub. This is my new fave. Oh, there's a Skidoo. Bro, I gotta do, this is gonna call for, hey, how you doing? I just want to see, like, I gotta fix my controller. I don't have a controller. I'm using my cell phone. I hate when I say controller. This is like a controller for me. Like it's a digital controller. I have to fix my layout on my cell phone. My HUD. So controls. This is going to get me smoked. Advanced controls. Basic. So there's things I want to do. I want to arrange. I don't think I can do that right now. I don't like I'll show you. I don't like this right here. I want it somewhere else. I think I like it here. But it's definitely no good there. I fire it off too much. And this one, I think I move it up to, my thumbs are so big, I'm on the little phone, so this is all no good. I have big hands. They're not like the biggest hands in the world, but they're way bigger than most people's hands that are under 6 feet tall. And they're fat. They're big old fingers. They're not fat. They're just very fucking wide fingers. And I could put these hands through brick walls, but I don't do it. But one day on a live stream, I will fucking absolutely lose it, and I will throw my hand through a brick wall on a live stream. Oh yeah! Now I ain't playing though. I'm gonna brick wall. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Oh, dude, we gotta crush someone in. Oh, dude, it just came to me. I don't know how I didn't think about this sooner. We're gonna hammer time that dude. Come here, bud. Oh, this is not good. Get him. Where is he? Where's he at? Look, it has my tracks here. They can follow my tracks, bro. Are my tracks still there? They're still there. Oh, I don't like that. Where did that guy go? How come I can't follow his footprint? Shh. Get some. Where's your buddies? You go crawl to them. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch the direction your buddies are in. Go get them. No. Go to your buddies. Yeah. I'll get the door for you, bud. Crawl to your buddies. Yeah. Lead me the way they are. I will absolutely plow them. Oh, I want that. Here they come. Buddy, thank you. Where did you go? Don't you healing up? You're not getting healed, buddy. Here, I'll carry you. Wait, they're over this way? Here, I'll carry you, bud. I'm looking for his buddies. He's telling his buddies right now, I'm running him towards his buddies. He's pinpointing in front of us where we are. I'm going to put him inside this truck here, and I'm going to drive away with him. Oh, he jumped out. I'm going to squish him. And there's his buddy. You thought I was playing, bro. This car sucks, man. I might have to get out and have... Oh, this thing is cool, but let's do a donny on that dude's face then. Oh, this thing is neat. Oh, it's got no jam, though. Oh, it's really lightweight. This thing might be all electric. Is this like a Hyundai or something? Is this the Hyundai Ioniq? Oh, that was just straight in the beaner, bud. Watch this. Ooh, 5 shots? Wait. The knife. The knife on the run. Oh, I gotta pick it up. No, we're just gonna scorpion him. Get some B. Oh, we got the clip for the scorpion. I gotta run all the way back and get my can't run it. I can run it 4 times. Holy crow, we gotta get the ace going. Look at all this stuff over there. Where is my skidoo? Should we just go with the car? Or do you see the car? He did fire on it a little bit, but who cares? 40 in this one. And then we'll do a... Hey, I got a question for you guys. You know why they call it the field of medicine? Seriously, it says it in the name. Plant-based medicine, baby. Everything in the world is derived from plants, which we have found in books that the ancient books say cures this or that. Do you understand the world? Plant medicine. Rastafari. Oh, there's a dude poking by rock. I swear there's a dude there. There wasn't? Oh, look, a different type of skidoo. Yo, this is one of those bikes, those snow bikes. Oh, bro. Bro, we're gonna drive one of these. Oh, no, I don't know about this. This is so scary. Like, people with a death wish drive this thing down a mountain. Look, there's a dude. I'm gonna smoke him on a snow bike. Oh, dude. Wait, it didn't do any damage. I hit him at 90, bro. Oh, dude. It's hammer time, bud. I am not playing, bro. I was gonna see which oh, I got dude on. I had dude on over here. I'm gonna spin around and hammer time him, see if I can nail him. But there's definitely footsteps over there, okay? He won't come over here. He's over here somewhere. They didn't let me keep my hitman suit. That sucks. I'll find another one. I'm gonna try and do like a jump. This is how it would be too, I can tell. Like, this thing is not friendly for human backs or anything. Like, you would not want to be on this too long. The longer you stayed on this, the higher your probability of breaking your back would be snapping you. So let's go. I just love how you can pull up on it and get a nice jump up as if you're on a brake bike. And that's sick. Check it out. Well, that's just spit it out too. That was cool. You heard that, right? Is he on the bridge? No, I think he's right here on my right. I think I saw him on my right run by me. Yeah. There's a second target. There's 3. There's 2 left. Where's your buddies? Get this gas. Rolling dirty, 'cause I'm 30. And don't look now, baby, 'cause I'm rolling dirty. And I'm gonna be rolling dirty. Yo, poke out, bud. What are you wearing, a snowsuit? Oh, man. These guys in there are... Oh, you right here? carry you to your buddy. Rolling dirty, 'cause I'm 30. You must have went down here. Good. Thank you for... Oh, I told ya. They lead me right to him. Watch this. This guy doesn't even know what's going on right now. Your buddy led me right to you. He narked you out like a puss. Get some, bud. To the face mask, homie. What now? That's 8 down. People ask me, hey, Hash, how many takedowns do you get per game? I'm like, when I'm trying, 16. If I'm just floating around on a skidoo, 8 or 9 or 10, maybe 12, you know? But I ain't even trying, bro. You see me? I ain't even gonna pick up the good weapons, bud. I ain't even reloaded, homie. Who needs this? If you need that stuff, it doesn't make you a legend. You walk in with the Thompson and light that fucking whole team. I lit up a squad just now, bud. I lit up 3 players in the squad like they were pancakes. Is this the 4th? That's 9. Come on. I love the... I love this because I can see much better. I had a scope. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh. Energy right here. I love these. I'm a berry dude. I can't get enough. Look. I'm having berries right now. Oh. Hey, start eating these flower petals, you puss. Not gonna do it, is he? So there's 10 players left. My whole squad's dead. It's 1v9. I have 9 downs, and there's 9 enemies left. Leave a comment down below if you think I'm just gonna absolutely hammer time the enemy. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna snafu that. Where's my skidoo? I gotta learn to read a map. Oh, come on, a string caught me? I would have dragged that in whole tent 40 miles before I even noticed it was there, bud. Get going. Let's have some realism for once in this game. Let's go, baby. I almost said his name. No, don't. This is literally what it's like, bro. Stop. Use the gas. Bro, it's gonna be so fun. Hold on. You guys know what time it is? I gotta Swiftler the floors over here. Hang on, wait. Wait. Remember what I was saying to you about the ice? And here we are, we're on the ice, bro. And it's literally like you die out here. Like if you go from the dirt over there onto the ice, clipping at full speed, here, I'll show you. Let's see how the realism is on this. Oh, where are you, bro? We're gonna get you. Come on here. You ready? Watch this. Scorpion. I'm not playing, bro. If I try, I can light... It's just not fair. I feel like I'm too good a gamer to... That's 10. By the way, that's 10. I feel like I'm just too good a gamer to play at, like, the proper way. So I just play all light and loose, and I win 99% of the time. It's crazy, man. I'm almost ranked Crown. Let me go get this one for 11. Start driving, you punk. Like, what was that? That's the most perfect takedown in Pubg ever. I'll have to clip that. Like, that's how, like, I knew I was going to do that. And you saw the distance. That's considered, well, it's not a scope. I had a reticle, but it didn't scope in. You know, it didn't increase magnification. Anyway, I don't want to get into technical. You guys are nuts. I mean, my school, the people I grew up with are a real deal. And, I mean, we were doing stuff I can't really get into too much. All I can tell you is, when I was 12, I was, like, the best at marksman. I was the best marksman at 12. I mean, I was probably even better when I was younger as well, too, but I didn't have a bunch of people to, you know, have shoot-offs with targets, right? Pretty amazing, buddy. I have steady hands. I got strong arms, big shoulders. I can hold anything, and I can hold it dead straight as an arrow. Now, do you want some of that? Think about it. Uh, 1v4, 10 downs. I don't see anything. Oh, do I see something? I see something. Working them. Poke out. Come on, poke out. Got you. Ghillie suit, oh, there's 2 of them. I gotta smoke this buddy fast. Second ghillie suit. Run, you scum. Damn, I'm in trouble. Reload. If his buddy makes it... shh. Listen. Come on. 10 seconds. 6 left on that heel. 5, 3, 2. This is so bad. Damn it! I should have spun. I should have kept running right, though. I knew he was on my left. Second. Damn it! I knew I was in trouble. I saw that white guy running with his ghillie suit. I knew he was better than, 90% of the people I stepped up against. He wasn't better than me. I should have started with white ghillie suit. White ghillie suit didn't know where I was. Had I had first strike on him, he was in the middle early. Oh, the brown ghillie suit was garbage. Oh, why did I not? I saw it, too. It's okay. Second place is amazing. I got 29 points, and I'm Diamond 2. I need 2 more games to get to Diamond 1, and then I'll need 2 more wins or 3 more wins to get to Crown. So I need 5 wins today. I'm going to play one more because I feel like I let you guys down big time. And my squad obviously let me down. All 3 of them died before Final Circle. And the matchup was light. I mean, they were running together, too. Like, how did you guys die in a squad? Like, 3 of you covering and healing each other, and not one of you decided to throw smoke while the other one was injured. You know what I mean? Like, just simple. That's the most basic. I was doing that in Halo 2 when I was 19. You know? Like, that's not even strat. That's just, like, common sense of how to help out your friend because he's bleeding out next to a rock, you know? But my squad blew that round. The round before, my squad was sick. I can't complain. It'd be different if I hadn't had a good squad today, but I played 3 games, 2 firsts and a second. I'm going to be the best player in the world. I just got to practice. I don't play very much. My hands are cramped. Once I don't have cramped hands, it'll be about a week or 2, but I'll be done with all the scissors and stuff and things like that. And it'll be much better. Also, I'm doing a little bit extra than I would like with like rocks and stuff right now during the week, and it takes a lot out of me. Plus, I've been lifting heavy stuff, and I hurt myself. Not big time, just a little bit. I'm almost better now. I can lift my arm up not feel pain. I can hold my arm out. It hurts. It hurts, but it's not aching and agonizing. It's just there, you know? It's like a 5 or an 8 out of 10. I can take a 5 or an 8, but a 10 out of 10 for pain? No. It just takes my mind off what I want to do, and it makes me, like, it's just not fun to be in pain, right? And certain points of the day are better than others. I would say right now, if I had a bath, I could feel the best I could feel in about an hour or two, but I'm not. I'm going to wait till about 3 or 4 because I have more stuff to do, but it's just going to keep compiling on the pressure on my neck and my shoulder, but I have no choice, right? Like, I have to get this done, so. And then tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to be sanding and painting, finish up a couple spots. There's very few spots to do now, so all these little things are nothing. I'll get all this done in like 10 minutes each spot. The sanding takes the longest. It takes 5 minutes. Vacuuming is 5 minutes. No big deal. Painting is easy. It's like not a wall, it's a spot. So it's 5 seconds, 20 seconds. You got to do it 3 times, come back. Twice, 2 days, it'll be done. I'm going to do a really light coat, a little bit twice as thick as the first coat, which was really light. And then tomorrow or the next day, whenever I come back to it, you can wait a couple days. As long as your humidity is low in the house, it'll cure perfectly, and that third coat will really seal it off. It's like a protectant when you put a third layer. That's for and then that one will be a medium as well, thin to medium, but it'll be a good coat. Really, you're just trying to get keep humidity out of your walls, and you're trying to make sure your wall doesn't get too dry, right? But it can be dry. It's called drywall for a reason. It's gyp rock. It's not gyp mud, right? But you have to understand, our summers are really hot, so you kind of dry out your walls if it's too hot for too long, right? The more coats of paint you put on there, you're reabsorbing, you're rehydrating the wall, right? There's a limit to what you put in. Because it only needs so much, right? Saturation. Rehydration, I guess it would be. See, there's a layer of paper across before the gyp rock, so that's what you're painting, right? You're sanding, you're painting that. So you don't want to sand too hard. It's kind of like construction paper glued onto the back of a gyp rock board. So I like to travel to the edge of the map. I want to give the enemy a chance. I think there's no need to, crush them right out of the gate. In fact, I like to have them collect all the gear, and then I just run up with the Thompson or any of the most, I'll take them out with a revolver, bud. Use a little pistol on them, bud. You can have their full autos. I'll smoke them. There's 90% of the time I can take someone out with a pistol, unless they're like that guy in the snowsuit. Did I have stuff in my Scorpion? Oh, man, I think I screwed up. Anyway, whatever. I would have lit that dude up with my Scorpion. I hate the Thompson. I don't know why I was carrying it till the end of the game. It's a crap weapon, man. The Thompson's by far one of the worst weapons. The Scorpion is one of the best for small fire. Small arms. Oh, man. That kind of chokes me. And the AK is not for close range like that. And then that guy had a 9mm. So I totally screwed up, man. This round. Oh, check this out. We got Shoddy and Scorpion right out of the gate. Oh, wow. This is dirty. Okay, let's run Shoddies and Scorpion. Let's just absolutely mess the enemy up. Definitely want that flash hider. I've never been in this area. This is only my third time playing this map, or fifth time playing this. Whatever I started today, fourth game. This is my fourth time playing this map. I've never seen this before. Never seen any of these areas. I didn't know there was skidoos. So if you're just tuning in, I don't know this map. Okay. It's not a big deal. It's, well, it kind of is. I mean, I didn't know there was any. I didn't think there would be anything inside of that. And there was tons of stuff. So you have to look around big time in this map. Oh, that's a level 3 back then. Vest. $4, so we can't really buy anything. Let's just keep moving. Like, the shop costs money to buy stuff. It's not like you just walk in and get whatever you want type of thing. See, the bad part about letting people collect a lot of gear is they can get a lot better gear than you, and that gear really does give them a better chance of winning, right? The body armor, the helmet, the ghillie suit can help if it's white, and if it's, as you saw earlier, I got a fan ghillie suit in the desert, so that's not cool. Man, how did I even have that? I must have picked up something else. We're not gonna go flash hider. We're gonna go. Wait, how can I even pick it up? Oh man, now I'm in like a endless loop. We'll ditch that. We'll drop a bit of this. I don't think we're gonna be firing 44 rounds if we can get rid of that. Now we're gonna have some fun. This thing sounds like she's on her last legs, like she's like three cylinders out of 6 or something. And it's even like, it even feels like a vacuum in my hand. It's super vibrating my phone. It's kind of giving me a hand massage, and I actually kind of like it. So this is pretty cool. Oh, I like that skidoo. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Oh, no, don't do that. We're in Italy, folks. Let's go. With helps. Let's get some. Oh, don't you dare. Look at the catwalk we just did off a castle, bud. Tell me I ain't a legend, bro. Let's go. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I have a better idea. Let's drive away. Over here. Why does it look like I'm going the opposite direction from my squad? I was actually trying to get to them. But it looks like we can get to them straight here. It's out of gas. Oh, it like threw on the brakes. That's not how a car works. When a vehicle runs out of gas, it doesn't brake. What the? What was that? Oh, that's the first time I've seen them crap the bed on the dynamics. It's not supposed to do that. It does. What's going on right now? I put gas in here. Oh, I don't want to use this one. Jeez. I'm gonna come ram this car with the other car. Very upsetting. Somehow there's a guy back here. Hey, that makes it fun. Well, he's got a boat. This guy's trying to come and get me in a boat. That's awesome. He's trying to help me out. You do not see this very often. It's called cooperation. Maybe I'll try and land my car on his boat. I'm gonna need some health packs. There is still a guy back here, but I don't see him. Why am I using these first? Because they're the easiest to use at the highest. When you have the most time, always start with your green bandages. Unless you're at really low health under fire, then of course power up. I'm not under fire, and I have full health, and I only use green. These two here I can use when I have just a sliver, like down to here, as long as I started a couple seconds ago, and it'll fill me up to here. So you always use your green bandages first, and then you run as far as you can. Green bandage up once more, and then I might use a 1H hospital bandage, you know what I mean, med kit, but it's not likely. I'll save those two for the end of the game. If I could fly this, that would be so cool. It's rusted junk, and there's nothing here. Why would I think you could fly it, right? Oh no. You always want to heal up before you do jumps in the water, and if you're going to do a jump in the water, you should try and jump in the water. I just fell off a cliff when I could have done a big-ass jump and been much further. So I also don't think I can heal in the water right now. That's mostly why I said, oh no. I need some berries and hope for the best, but it's not looking too good right now, folks. I gotta hurry. I'm serious, too. I'll make it, but it's going to be tight. Not super tight, pretty tight. I gotta hurry up. Come on. We'll start with this. This will help slow the speed at which I lose health. I'm gonna use that pack just to get this out. Like 19 left. I gotta hurry. But was that an airdrop? I swear I saw an airdrop just in front of where I am, so that could be good. We don't want to slow. We're going to switch to greens, but we're not going to use any yet. We just see our, we have a yellow bar and an orange bar above our red health here. That's our energy. So the energy slows the pace at which we lose health momentarily. The less players in the game, the more damage the blue zone does to you, okay? So right now I'm pretty far out. I'm 1,500. I got to get a vehicle to make it, I think, because there's 12. If they keep taking out players this fast, I won't make it because the zone hurts me big time, you know? Oh, man, I feel like I didn't swim in the right direction. Somebody use bad words for me right now. Don't type them. Say them out loud, bad words. If you're adult, bad words. Wicked bad words, okay? This is not good. I highly doubt I'll make it. I was wondering why that guy was using a boat. And he was kind of concerned for me. This is why. Because I am so far off from the zone. If they could get a vehicle. It would be very helpful right now. I have to swim straight inland right now and hurry. I have 1H, but I'm going to use my... See, I need to run as fast as I can, as soon as I can. I think I have to use the H. The med kit. It's got an H on the top of it. To be honest, I didn't really have to. I still have almost half health, but we're using it. Now I can run a good distance right now, you know what I mean? And that's what I have to do. It's not that bad. It's pretty bad. I've shaved off 400 and I swam. So swimming is the slowest you can. Oh, look, dude over here has a boat. No, dude, you donk. I wouldn't have went this way, but dude had a boat, bro. Or a Sea-Doo or something. He was driving something there. No, you have to fill up on health. No. Go, go, go. Up. Stand there. Come on. Come on, come on. I have a huge swim. Get to the land. Go, you scumbag. Let's go. $700 Come on. One bandage. Half health, I don't think. Oh, but if I get to these houses... 9 players. Come on. Run, bro. Come on. Every time I play this, we always get a sweat like this. Like, I'm dripping, bro. Everything is telling me just jump through the window. Where's the bandages? Huge house. Just garbage already. Fucking jerry cans everywhere, bro. Bandage, and it's too late. Ah, you scumbag. Use it, bro. No, you're a scumbag, bro. As if there's an enemy in here. Oh, this guy drove over here? Let's see my squad. He's toast. That guy that drove over here is toast. Heal up. No, that's not the guy. The other guy drove over here to come and get me. He must have toasted. No, yeah, he toasted. Why would you drive over here, bro? You're awesome. Thanks for trying. BJ's 999. Holy crap. Hey, you know, when you try and to help a dude out, that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So, oh.
Alright, y'all. I'll play one more, make my wife some lunch here, and then I'm going to get out of the kitchen after that. Breakfast and lunch will be taken care of momentarily. I'm going to eat my bowl of berries for lunch and have a protein shake. So I'm going to eat my bowl of berries now while I contemplate. All right. I need this for the noodle, for the pasta, for dinner, that for the container for the pasta, and that's for the toast. And this is for that. I put this over here temporarily. This is my favorite.
So here's the deal. This round we could play Don't Fire a Shot. That doesn't really get me a lot of XP. We could also play They Have to Fire on Me first in order for me to get them. I kind of like that one. I can run up to them, I just can't fire on them first. You heard what I said, right? I gotta give him a chance. Even that dude in the white ghillie suit gets a chance this round. I'm coming at him for keeps this game. Yo, let's go get this guy real quickly. Uzi him, bud. Two guys getting Uzi'd, bud. Get some. Okay, he's fired on me. That guy fired on me, so he's fair game. You heard those shots whiz by. I just want to go for a rip. so weird. You see those two? My favorite. Uzi Ace combo. Oh, with Flash Hider. Wait, what was that? Didn't you just see my teammate? Okay. Try on. See the spin on me, bud? He had first flow and I blew him right off the wall, bro. He ain't coming at me like that. I'll get you to our medic. Don't worry. I know a guy. Don't worry. I know a veterinarian. Medic! Medic! Offload! Offload! Heal this guy, bro. Yeah! Heal him up! Sick, eh? He's playing it like there's... They're like, the fuck you doing, bro? You could have healed me. Eh? I got give myself look at the. They can't destroy my skiddy while I'm on it. Yeah, I'm giving myself rib cramps. That was so hilarious. Ah. Oh, I've got major cramps. That was so funny. I can't even laugh. Shh, this might be how I go out. Ah. If you ever get rib cramps, you kind of gotta hunch over and kind of slowly loosen the rib muscles there. Oh my goodness, that was painful. Oh, it's throbbing. I tell you, it sucks having muscle. I've always known that. Like I was like not swollen, then I was swollen. I'm like, this does not feel good. I am grouchy all the time. Fatigue makes you grouchy, eh? Like if you don't get enough, like your body has to recover, right? But it takes it out on you and others, right? But as long as you always made me laugh, I didn't feel like crushing you, you know? But if you can't make me laugh, there's no need to have you around, you know? My ribs. You don't understand how funny that was. But I got the gang back together. Those three are just gonna have a good time. Oh. Ow, that hurts. Hopefully it goes away now. Alright. Something going on outside here. We got another jerry can, so I'm just gonna fill it up now. Why wouldn't we, right? Oh, I thought that flashbang came from an enemy. Guys, I can't even spin off the skidoo fast enough. Oh, he's still there. Or there's a second one here. Where is he? There's two of them. Oh, there might be 3 or 4. I think I'm in trouble. I gotta hurry. Oh, there's a few of them. One down. Working his buddies. You guys see him? There's 2 more. They're hiding now that we're out here. I'm gonna go get this speeder bike here. Oh, there he is. Where's your other buddy? Because that was yeah. I see his target. He's ahead. 6x scope. You're buying that stuff from the shop, bud. How do you have that stuff? Look at the gear I got. Oh. We're gonna roll out. Where are you? 2 behind? Oh, there he is, top of the mountain. 1 down. Where's his buddy? Right here. Running. Bush. Side of the left tree. Right here. Right side of the tree now. Uzi fire. Smoke show, baby. Get some. You want some? Watch this. Get some. I need all this gear, man. You guys get out of here. Or maybe start pounding you. Oh yeah, I want my speeder bike, and then we're gonna roll out. You guys can run on foot all together, all jolly like that, but I prefer to drive. Come I'm an old lazy dude now. I love to walk in real life, but in video games, no. I have to drive. I find it just too. It's not even tedious. It's like just bad. I want my speeder bike, but I'll settle for this Skidoo I filled up with gas before I really got into this super duper. Back on the ice track, baby. Let's go. We're gonna fill up with energy drinks here. These are protein shakes, we'll call them. Plant-based protein shakes. How's that? It looks like a blue, though. I'm from Manitoba, and that totally looks like a blue. It's funny. It like identical to a blue. Le Bass Bleu. Yo, what's up, George? Naomi in the house. George. Best stream ever known to man. That's what I'm talking about, George. George gets it. Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy. Don and Judy. Judy was having an affair with some fat dude named Don. He gave her a raise twice, and she never, ever stopped giving him whatever he wanted, I guess, in his dirty old gotch. What? Yeah, that's true. Let's do it again. What was it? Tom and Judy. Don is a bad man. I know, right? Fucking Donnie. Old Donald. I picture Donald with like this a big old red nose, and he definitely had hard marriages. So he's dating younger women in the office. You know what I mean? Donnie has been dating younger women in the office for decades, if you know what I'm saying. When I start doing movies, boys, you have no idea what's coming. I know some people think they're funny, but I literally am fucking hilarious, bro. He knows all the women. That's what I'm saying. Dirty old Donnie, they call him by the typewriter in the drink fountain. Hey? Yeah, he can't. I can't read it. Tell me. Oh, dude on. I should be able to absolutely... Oh, you guys just smashed him with the sled, bro. Yes. On a live stream. Say it again. Tell me how good of a stream this is. Bro, we just nailed a dude on a skidoo, brah. Yet he can't get any. Yes, he can't get any. You said it twice. This is true. Outside of the office, he can't get any. Yep. Dirty old Donnie, 9 to 5 in it. You know what I mean? Best known to man. And the caps. Hopefully I did the caps justice. What do you think? Do you feel the voiceover on that one was intense? Was it intense? Bro. What do we got? My whole squad's up. Well, that's because I played medic this round. It was, yes. All right. Hey, are you having bowl of berries? One thing I'm trying to influence people is to eat more berries. I ain't even playing, but good ones. Blueberries are apparently still good for you. Double check on raspberries. See what Sebi said about raspberries before they got them. What? Rip a legend. You love raspberries? My wife calls them raspberries. I believe my Amma did too. It's pretty cool. They really pronounce the P in the back end of that. Man, it makes me look... I love it. It makes me so feel warm inside, but... Fucking hilarious, man. I realized early on that there's a dirty old Donnie diaper gang that made the English language, and they just really weren't even a quarter of as smart as I was. Then I picked up the French language by the age of 3, maybe 4, and I was like, there's major flaws in this. And then I moved, and then I went to somewhere where they didn't even like, the whole place I moved to didn't even know what French was. And I show up there, and they had a French teacher, and he was like, I knew more French words before I entered school because of my family. They taught me words before I was in kindergarten. No, I could count to 100 in French.
I knew all the fruits names in French, and we had me and another person, we had a fun time. Like we made a game out of it, right? And probably what they learned in school, they passed on to me like a proper influence, right? But man, learning, right? Like learning dialect. Now, here's the interesting thing: the Tower of Babel was created to separate us. The Tower of Babel is simply a bunch of languages that really don't make any sense, but people feel the need to act like they belong to something in a. They put you. It involves ego. It involves small mentality and not seeing the bigger picture, which is we're all one. It really is. We are all one. And banding together is the best a person can have in life. Banding. So sometimes people will gaslight you, or they'll do certain things in a way that makes you look like you're bad. Band together with the good people that you know to crush anyone who ever gaslights you, because gaslighters are working for the devil. Okay, anyone who says, oh, don't this or that, they literally have given up on life and don't care about the future of the children or themselves future. When you don't take the responsibility of what's going on right now seriously, it proves you're a coward, right? You don't want to say anything because you're a coward, right? And it comes a time in your life where I was very young when I had to stand up against the devil. I had to walk into the kitchen and stand up against the devil at the age of 4. And I was scared, very scared, that I was going to get the same fate that was dealt to my mom was going to instantly be dealt to me right then and there. I was scared out of my mind. But I still did what I did to save my mom. And I was 3 or 4. I don't remember the age, but I was a baby. And I saved her, My mom will tell you one day, my mom will say, yeah, without him, I saved at least one life, probably 2. And who knows after that? At that point, probably my own life I saved. But there's a great saying, and it comes from a police officer. He wanted to protect he was a chief or something, and he wanted to protect the younger cops that were on duty. So he went after the bad guys on his own, off duty, right? Like to collect evidence, because he knew it was such a bad group of people, mafia, whatever it was, that anyone involved had always been snubbed, wiped out. Anyone who ever looked down this trail was always killed. And he started to put the pieces together. Every time one of these people was brought in with this family name, whether it was in Winnipeg, Calgary, Edmonton, BC, Toronto, something bad happened to the people who were investigating, okay? And then one day this chief realized that had he told his 2 younger detectives that were going to basically fill his shoes within 10, 20, 30 years, be the chief one day, but they have to make it there, right? They have to put in the legwork, they have to shovel the ditches, they have to get it done, shovel the rocks, they have to do whatever it is. You have to go out in a boat at 13 and risk your life for, fake stuff. Like, it's insane. It's insane. Well, really, it wasn't fake stuff. It was to eat. So there is a difference. Like, supplying food is not fake, right? Being a farmer or someone who is a picker of berries and corn and things like, these are providers. Those are men, right? And we pay them the least. We have the worst system. You got dirty old Donnie making 165 fucking grand a year, right? And he sweats all over young women, right? Think about that. You got a farmer feeding 5 kids, his wife, and helping out other people in the community that can't afford the food. He's handing them food, boxes of food and stuff. And he makes 60 grand. He clears 60. And he feeds a village. You tell me we don't live in a corrupt day and age. This system, this society, whatever S word you want to throw on it, if you think this is a just world right now, you're sick. But right now, things are changing overnight. Dirty old Donnie will be sweating in a ditch somewhere, sucking toe juice off his socks right away. That's what he's going to be left with.
He won't have made it nowhere. He can't walk more than 10 minutes. Just watch. Rastafari, Jaman, Jawe, man. You wait and see, bruh. You want to know why Iceland's still around and Jamaica's still around with their tiny population on an island burdened by British and American and Spanish and other people like there were sellouts, right? Like the same people in every country, the same race, they have a sellout. That's why they have this person at the top of and there's a show called Evil, and there's a goat at the top. But that goat, basically you see it as a person until you really see it, but you recognize it as the same race as you are. You can't even go this deep. It's like a mimic, but it's not. It's like a shapeshifter, but it's not. It's just the persona. It's a sheep and it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, but it really isn't. The person at the top of every entity is a wolf, and they show it. They walk around naked up there in the penthouse, and no one can do nothing about it. And you think I'm making this up? I know people in every entity that have dealt with the devil, and only strong women were able to come up against the devil and win. But dirty old Donnie wins in 99% of the buildings around the world every time. And it's despicable. See, I can freely talk about stuff now without names because I'm a good man, and my wife's right. There are people that, Anyway, getting back to it, my mom had to deal with people before that were dirty old Donnie style. Maybe not specifically towards her, but in the buildings she's worked in, and she snuffed them out and got rid of them faster. And fuck, bro, that's what my influence comes from. And this was in the 90s. When men were so powerful, you have no idea. Now, there's a little bit of, this or that, but it'll hurt your job, later on, like you won't get nowhere. And it's like, well, you're glass ceilinged out anyway for the last 12 years. Like, most people don't realize if you're a woman, they've glass ceilinged you. It's all coming to light now. Look in the sectors of the world. In the 90s, it was all men. And then 2000, there was a cry because every woman complained. Like, it's right in their face that all the men make double what they make, and they doing the dude's work for them. Think about this. Make the same wage, but you do all their work. Means you make half the money they do. Think about it. It's all called, it's called man hours. You can call it woman hours as well, but when you work a job, you charge somebody based off how many man or woman hours it's going to take you to get the job done. I just so happen to be a man, and woman and man are in the same word. So people, Karens, you got to lighten up. I've never been disrespectful to women and meant it. So yeah, I make jokes about lesbians sometimes, saying like they're my arch nemesis, but do you get why? Because I love the ladies, right? And they're stealing all my ladies, right? That's it. And love lesbians, y'all. Lesbians are amazing people, but you're just my arch nemesis. You're stealing all the ladies from me. Like, how hard is that to figure out? But yeah, I have a good time. I don't sweat people that want to start shit with me. I can end it faster and fuck. So your IQ is peanuts compared to mine, and I don't have ill will in my body, right? I never kicked a cow. I never beat a chicken, and I'll never kick a chicken. And I'm not eating a chicken. So we're not on the same level, bud. Did you hear avian flu, or the avian chicken flu jumped from chickens to cows? Did you hear that? Do you know what it takes for something to jump species? It could take 5, 6, 7 years. So there's two ways to look at it. We'll see how smart some of you claim to be. Figure it out. It can only have been two options. And remember, for it to jump the chain that fast, which it was, then you now have to ask if it mutated, did it bring with it what it had before. Now, most of you don't get that, but this is how it works, okay? I'll explain. Does it still give you the flu in the new jumped state? Okay? It jumped to a cow. It was a bird flu, and it jumped to a cow that doesn't fly, has 9 stomachs, and both of these things end up in your grocery store. So now you have to ask yourself, how safe do you feel eating that crap? But go look back on my videos 1.5, 2, 3 years ago where I told you pestilence will enter the food chain if it hadn't already. Viruses, pestilence, whatever, a mixture of things, right? Something happened and it messed up the poultry food chain forever. It messed up now the beef, which was already messed up in the 90s, and then you don't know. There was something called Shut Up and Dig in the 90s. Again, none of you are really truly on my level. Like, I grow up with people that work in these industries. I don't spout out my ass. And they own farms, by the way. Like, these are big people, not little bedwetters on YouTube that heard something from one goof in a chat, which is also not that bad. But, you know, when you have first, it comes said, it's from the horse's mouth. It's from the chicken's mouth. It's from the cow's mouth. Not your daily local newspaper, okay? Run by the same dude that owns 7 news stations in your state, bud. Did I mention he owns 19 poultry farms in your state? He's going to own all the cattle ranches in your state as well. Now think about if he wants to lose a boatload of money. Rastafari. Remember, you cannot beam me, and you ain't going to hear shit like this on other channels because they're pusses, bro. Pusses. I bring to the table the greatest information, and this is why I went vegan, bro. Vegan, bro. Like, never again will I put meat to my lips. Gross me right out. And I'm going on 2 decades, bud. So if you think I wasn't ahead of the game, as soon as I learned Einstein and read Einstein's quote on souls, I knew what I had to do. Been sitting there eating broccoli for 6 months. It was not fun. Steamed. I was eating spinach. I love it, but it's not a lot of fun when there's a bunch of people eating, you know, pizzas and chicken and greasy French fries and stuff. It smells so good. And I'm sitting there having walnuts and spinach. Think about that. And again, I don't look my age. So I saw a guy that's 50 online. He looks older than Santa Claus. I couldn't believe it. And I'm not throwing shade. I never told you his name. I literally was like, oh my God. I actually am pretty darn young looking. And I believe it has a lot to do with the food I eat. My skin is good. I have like not great skin, but it's good, you know. It didn't look like that guy's skin, and I'm only 5 years younger than him. He has all white hair. Every hair is beard, is hair. He has thick glasses, and where he had hair, he was bald mostly on his whole head. And he was a very big man. But I was just like, geez. You know, and he said his age, and he was a nice guy and everything, but it made me sad that he was so nice that he didn't care about himself. He looked like he was 90, okay? And to me, that is just, like, not good. But he said he liked to drink, he liked the sauce and stuff, and these are all things they'll pollute you and they'll taint you. It'll taint your way of thinking and it'll make you dumb. Look it up that alcohol makes you dumb. And then look it up at the studies that it says cannabis regrows brain cells. And look up that was done in the 90s. I have a cannabis culture magazine from 1997 that has that article in it. And that was pulled from research in Israel or like all over the world. Italy, Israel. It wasn't like one nation that came to this conclusion. A bunch of different research papers have been done. And I mean, think about it and look at me. And now you go talk to your dad and your mom right now. And watch how they can't form a sentence without going and they can't even really inform. They're not going to teach you, right? They're not going to teach you. That is a sign of low IQ. Teachers, when you go to a professor, you speak to a genius. When you speak, I have a friend, he's a professor, and when I was in high school, he had hundreds in math. He was a genius. I had three friends that were he was actually the dumbest of the three of my smartest friends in high school, and he is a professor. And he was very smart, but the other two were like 3 grades ahead. One guy was 2 grades ahead. When I was in grade 10, he was graduating. And this man was a genius. This guy, I'm not even able to tell you what he does now. And that's fine. You to anyone else trying to go, if anyone wanted to, you have no idea my friend's abilities on computers, and they are the top echelon of careers in Canada. The top. Look at me, Nene. And remember, those are my best friends. There's about 5, but I keep a couple very quiet. There's actually 6, 7, or 8, but if you want to go military, but I don't do that at all. I've told you because they're good men. They're good men. You want good men to have high power. I'll tell you that right now. These are men with empathy and class and character and charisma, none the like you've ever seen before. They would never cheat on their wives. Maybe one guy, but I wouldn't know. But his dad was awful. But he never showed any character like that. And actually, I could see him being the opposite entirely of his dad forever. So he's probably a boss and doesn't ever cheat on his wife. I don't know if he's married though. Actually, I don't check on my buddies like that. I know some of them are obviously. I know a lot about some, but this guy I won't say anything. Actually, I gotta. Now you have no clue what's going on. This is how the stuff works. When you want to make sure somebody doesn't want to know about something, you give them so much information you have no idea what I was talking about. That's what they did. Okay? And I'll explain more about that. That's crazy. That they understand this means they've done this before. Not recently, last time. The time before. Not the power button on the Nintendo. The other button on the Nintendo. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. So, I learned that you cannot be this type of tactician and you can't run things this way so cleanly unless you've cheated the entire world before. At least 2-3 times, because they're not on my level. I see their next plans and they're not going to win. Every time they think they're going to win now, they're losing because people are sick of being run by evil. And you just gotta say something. You don't have to run outside with a pitchfork. You literally just have to talk to your family. And don't invest in these companies. In fact, divest whatever you have. Because when you invest in these companies, what happens is you're giving them power in 10 years from now. It's like it's not even credit. It is you're giving them. Basically, this is how the world works. If you have an income, right now, in 2 years you can borrow more, right? In 3 years you can buy more because you have a higher income for the last 3 years, right? So these companies make an income, plus they get their people who work for them to invest in this, which is literally, if you look around, like I said, you're doing 3 jobs for dudes right now, while those higher ups get paid 6 times what you make. Their bonus is 3%, or your 1% or your 0.5% bonus is they get 12 grand or $57,000 in bonuses. You could be making $1 million if you're at the top, or more, way more if you're at certain areas. But think about how fair that is.
that their bonus is more than you'll ever make at that company in your lifetime each year, right? So, like, and again, those people can't run the company, right? They can't do the jobs. They ask you, they come to you when stuff goes wrong. A boss fixes it on their own. They're like, oh, this went wrong. So they pull up the laptop. They open, oh, okay, so this person's totally screwed this up. I'll fix that. And then over here, I see the analytics, and this data points to this. I'll call 6 more people in right now. I'll tell 3 managers to call 6 in. None of that happens. They're golfing in Tahiti, and you know, dirty old Donald has taken 3 of the youngest women to a boardroom meeting in Florida for 6 days and 7 nights and 42 BJs, right? So this is the way that they plan your day, right? Those people call you minions, right? So when I go to work with my buddy, or people I know, if they let me off, that's it. That's it, right? So you quickly you form a relationship that's you can't lip me off, right? And by doing so, you have set your feet in the mud or in the stone that you're not moving, and this is the character that and the class that you're gonna exude while you work, right? To make money, to pay an energy bill and a gas bill and a water bill, right? None of those things make any sense. If it comes of the earth, you should be getting it for free from your village. If it comes of the earth, right? But it doesn't mean you shouldn't take part in the farming or in the building of a barn or for vegetable growth or whatever it is, right? But you should help out in those manners, right? You should always go help out when it's Croptober. You should always go help out, and you don't steal it and keep it in your closet. You give it back to you trim it, you give it to the farmer, and then he hands you a bag that's the same size as everybody else's for coming out that day. But yeah, some people are really dirty, like dirty old Donnie, and they're thieves, right? So when you deal with a thief in this day and age, there's only one way to deal with them now. And you got people with big egos that think they're smarter, that'll say stuff out loud and think you don't understand what they were getting at, right? But when you never forget those people's faces, their names, and then you start to hear how they don't really hang out or show their face around, you can tell they're scared, right? And there's other things too that I noticed. But yeah, I have a good time in life, and I just say, hey, I'll beat up a thief on the spot, you know? I've never decided that, oh, this thief shouldn't get a thumping, right? Now, if you give it back to me and you come up with some lame excuse, I mean, I still look at you different forever, right? Forever. But I'm telling you, you will not have welts all over your head, you know what I'm saying? Forever, you know what I mean? If you want them to call you lumpy for the rest of your life, hit me up. He must have slowed down because, like, the front tires are through the mountain. Like, how did you box this thing? There's no nades really anymore, right? It's hard to find a nade around here. And I don't like how you can't use a nade from a distance and kind of, like, concussion the vehicle to wiggle out a little bit. You used to be able to do that, or was it only in Call of Duty? Maybe it was Call of Duty Mobile. Oh, maybe there's a nade in here for me. Oh, I could use a nade from the shop here. I'll get 2. Come on. Imagine we get the car out and it's empty. I better take that gas. So we're going to use this. Four-time scope on a shotgun with no barrel. I mean, come on. You know this game's cool when you can strap a 4 times on a shotty. Nades for 5? Holy crap! This is a 2. That was $2 for a nade. It's $5. $5 a nade. Hey, did they get the car down? No, it's over here. Look at the map, bud. Where's that car? Gotta be up here. The Datsun. Oh, there she is. So we gotta go all the way around. I should try and peel it down from up here, but I think I'll have better luck if I come around the mountain. Look at the 8-time scope. We don't showcase the 8 times very much. This thing is brutal, deadly. Like if someone's got an 8 times, they're standing right now. I mean, if they're good. But if they're like 800 out with bullet drop and how fast does this thing reload? Oh yeah, no, they're dust if you have that with an 8 times. All the rest of the rifles fire slow except the SKS. But look at the drop. Look at the difference in fire. Let me shoot this tree here. Now you can't see it spit the. I'll try and hit the same spot twice. It's hard. That was pretty good. So I'm thinking, this car will go like that. You should be able to push it a little bit too, you know? It's right here. So maybe I'll hold it till 1 and I'll just drop it right here. Come on. Yes! That should be enough. We're definitely sliding off the mountain. Oh, come on. Don't I have 2 nades? Oh no, I can only buy 1. That other guy took my nade back. I've got the vehicle right there. You got level 3 armor for sure. I guess I should say you have level 3 armor. I'm gonna grab that jerry can I put down there. I swear that's a vehicle over on the left. I'll have to go check. Alright, I gotta make something. Eat these berries. Upstairs, not the downstairs. It's nice and clean. Really been keeping up on the basement. The kitty litter I'll do today again. Every 2 days, 3 days, I do the kitty litter. There was one day I had a sore back. I don't know, it's 8 days ago. It took me a couple days to do it, but otherwise, she's been. Oh, I gotta hurry.
It's a 3v3. Come on. Look how fast the circle's going. I got this. That's such garbage, bro. Oh my goodness. You can't make this up, bro. Like a 0.1 of a second. 0.01. You couldn't give it to me? Like at that point, don't you just go, okay, just give it to him. It's a fucking game. No. Your PUBG, your diamond rank, going for crown. They're like, no, fuck them. You know, don't give it to him. Holy. I honestly am baffled by it. I was gonna heal up a quarter second sooner too, but I was like, nah. And I felt, I'm like, oh crap, I didn't say it, but I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna get. What is that? That's my guy's rifle? What is he firing? Like buckshots? I feel like I've played with KOL before, but nah, I don't know. Maybe possibly, but I can't say. It's gonna be 2 more days before I sand and paint, but because I just did the math, this is not going fast as I'd like. Might even be 3 days at this rate, because I might have to take a half day, sleep in, and then take a half day doing nothing besides outdoor work. I'm basically done though. I have to do like 6 things on this weekend, and none of them are fun. I have to buy stuff, and then I have to put organics in the garden. I have to put like 600 pounds of organics in the garden. I don't even know how, a lot. 800. I'd say 800 pounds, but I don't know. And then I don't know what else to do. I got other things. I got to trim bushes today at 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, and shrubs and stuff, and get that did. Trim some trees a little bit there. A couple eye level ones I want out of the way, and then that's it. Then I got to do some other. I got some flowers and some flower seeds and some other stuff, but we had so much cold weather there that last weekend I could have done it, but it was too rainy. So, and then the one day Sunday I didn't want to do it, so here I am Monday, Tuesday, whatever day it is today, Monday, and I'm doing it, right? So and it's just flowers, like they come back each year, so it's, as long as I do it in June and middle of June, end of June, they'll take for sure. I'll get like a 90. All my trees, all my shrubs, all my flowers, everything came back. I thought a bunch died. They came back. Just we had such crappy weather. Like it was so cold for an extra week, maybe even 2 weeks there in the mornings, that it stunted my growth and it slowed my growth. But it didn't kill them. Because most of it was actually planted in the fall, but I planted it deep enough and I planted it with enough fertilizers. And I planted it with some stuff on top of it, right? So everything worked out. Okay. So you really want to make sure you can. I've had to crack the side 3 times before it opened. That's crazy. Then I got a vacuum, and I swept, but I got a vacuum. And then I think I'm going to do the countertop here, sanitize it, in about by 6 p.m. The oven I have to do now too, obviously. This is disgusting. Come on! I got a mop too. This is even better. The days just get even better for me. And I got stuff to do in the dining room still, but basically did. I just have to like organize stuff, and I'm taking stuff to the garage and the shed, marking it for sale, or use it as like a rack for
putting stuff on for. I don't think we're gonna have a yard sale, but I'll do like. I might do a giveaway one day. I'll just take stuff to like one of those places, Salvation Army, and I'll give it away. You know, but I'm gonna need a truck to do that. Cause I'm not making 4 trips in the hybrid. Like a big truck. You know what I mean? She wants toast. I don't know, did you? No, it's just an omelet. Did you want toast? You want toast? No, she does. I wasn't sure. And then I gotta talk financials after. Nothing about mine, but about like how you guys can help yourselves. I don't want you guys being stupid, eh? Like that's all they want you to do is just drone out and do nothing. You should spend half an hour on financials every freaking day. Whether it just be, you know, picturing where you're gonna be in 5 months or 6 months if you save your money properly and cut yourself off from Amazon or wherever you're spending your money, Temu, all those crap plastic sites. I'm telling you right now, if you don't, remember I told you before, you have to stop and curb your spending now. And that was what, 2-3 years? Because I told you they're squeezing. They're doing a squeeze. You had a chance to listen, and you had the chance to thrive if you listened. So if you didn't, you got stuck with. You're probably not loving life right now, to be honest, because it's the biggest squeeze you've ever felt in the history of your existence since the 80s. And none of you that watch the show. Except, actually, that's not true. I got 25% of you watch the show are 65 plus. So, that's a lot of 65 pluses. You know what I'm talking about. Because, yeah, you could have bought a house in whatever it was, the 70s for 20 grand or 15 grand. But, or the 80s for, I don't know how much. Like, I really don't know how much houses were worth in the 80s. I'll tell you right now, it's not a lot. Like, nowadays, like, you're getting 7-8 houses for the price they paid in the 80s or 70s. Like, no problem. So it's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's inflation. The price of a house inflated by 700%, 800%. 1,000% or more, like way more, like actually up to 2,000%, depending if you got not a luxury house, but a house that's not really that small, right? I guess is the best way to put it fairly. But and then if the bigger your property, the more property tax you pay, right? The more buildings you have, like if you have a 2.5 like a 3-car garage, or a 2.5-car garage, or a 2-car garage, or a 3-car garage, and you got another single garage over there, and you got a big shed and a whatever else. All the buildings you have on your property, on your big property, they charge you more taxes. But the taxes is 1,000, 2,000% more than it was 40 years ago. So taxes were up, the cost of the house was up. I mean, it is up now. And this is like, to invest, to understand the market is to make a boatload of money. Because there's a time to buy and there's a time to sell. And right now, if you buy now, you'll make more money later. But if you wait to buy, you may not be able to. It'll be so expensive. So if you sink yourself into something now, it's called an investment. I don't understand how a bank could ever say it's not an investment. Because, I mean, some people, it's not. If you drag your house into the mud and you don't do anything every year, let's say you're old, for instance, you don't have the ability to rebuild, like to paint your house or redo your whole front lawn or your backyard or plant anything really. Like, you're old, right? Like, I get it. So your options of investing probably wouldn't lie with a house. But if you're young, you should invest in a house or a property with someone. um, and make money, right? Because your opportunity is now, right? Like it's right now. And if you look year over year, it's making 4 and 5% off. What? How much is the house? $250,000. 5% of 250 grand is a tidy profit. $12,500. 10%, which it went up 13% one year, 12%, but it came down a bit, but it went up 12 freaking percent in 1 year. 250,000 at 10% is 25 G's, and 12% is 30 G's. So you do some math, you make a boatload of money in 1 year. 1 year. So, but some years it drops a little bit, like it's something, you're never gonna, especially if the right property, you're never gonna lose money, but you may not make 10% or 5% or 7% each year. You might only make 2 or 3 or 4 if you have a less desirable property. That's the way the world works, man. You may actually, if you have to sell and you're in a pinch, you'll lose money. Lots. Like, these people play for real, man. And if you think a real estate agency hasn't been around for 100 years making money, they know exactly each way that's still left for their shady ways to profit. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I played their game for years. It's disgusting. Realtors and car salesmen are the dirtiest people you can do business with, because in Manitoba, a bunch of realtors got caught basically like an insider trading in Manitoba. Go Google this and look it up and see. We had to have some serious laws come down. I don't want to get into too much more, but I'll tell you this. I have a very good feeling that I was onto something a couple times with the conversation, and that's why something else happened. But I never really said anything, but I know in the last 5 years, entities have changed the wording on the data collection and sharing of data. Now it's going anywhere, right? And it's going to people who are going to hinder you in life, right? And all these entities are owned by the same 5 people. So if you're against any one of those 5, every entity is against you, right? Now, with the exception of some, and each building has good people in it, that prevents the full-on evil effect from happening. But there is something called doxing and evil, right? Like, there are evil people that will get you in the night. Okay? Let's just leave it there. And they're really rich. Really rich. But the people that they get you in the night are so weak and feeble, they're like Dirty Donnie, just walking around, and they'll set you up. They'll have a hot chick plan a date with you somewhere or something and take you to play pool, and they'll get you as you're walking out at midnight or whatever it is. They'll have it's a setup, right? It's a real deal thing. And Dirty Donnie is in on 90% of these things. And he has a primetime job on a boardroom somewhere. But at nighttime, he does the devil's deeds, right? It could be poisoning too. It could be a lot of things. These people are the devil. They only complain about Russia. They only say, oh, Russia does this and Russia does... If you believe that, if you seriously just believe the one story when there's 2 people at war, if you're willing to go to war and stay at war for that long, both sides are evil. Period. Okay? So, I don't agree with war, and I don't take sides. I wish we didn't go to war, right? Again, the 5 people that own the world, they don't want that to be heard. You know how much money they make off of fuel prices rising and businesses closing and apartment buildings having to sell out and all the rental properties in housing area in your cities and states? Do you know how much money they bought? 23% each year of everything I just listed. They bought it all up. More than they had before. Since 2020. Do the math. They basically own 99% of everything. You'll see soon, though. You can't get a house. So I do these shows for people that don't really have the ability to think for themselves on a high level, and it's sad. You know, it saddens me that you choose to do more makeup or go golfing or play PUBG more than you should. You know, or whatever else. You know, like I grow. I'm a grower. I'm a big time fan of knowledge, so I'm growing my mind and my spirit and my health. You know, I'm getting stronger, faster, smarter. And can you say the same? Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Hashman out.